Dan, a 2-1 home defeat, a last gasp 2-1 home defeat to Larkhall. What are your initial reactions to that?
Very disappointed with the result, obviously. We tried to make the game as open as possible in the second half. I think with the subs, you can see it almost turned into a basketball match at times, which kind of suited us. But ultimately was the reason we probably come unstuck at the end. Our decision-making in key moments again today let us down, and whether it's the sort of the pressure of this point in the season, clouding judgment potentially, but that was the biggest disappointment for me was our decision making with the ball in the final third and in key moments.
You've talked about your disappointment. How disappointing was it to concede at the death in that manner?
It was more disappointing we didn't win the game. So we rolled the dice, we took a few risks with the substitutions, we pushed fullbacks high and wide, and we conceded from a set piece that came from ultimately us losing the ball high and then being able to run the clock down and whipping one in when we probably didn't expect him to. It's hard because I'm disappointed for the loss, I'm disappointed for the draw. Anything else than 3 points at this point in the season I'm going to be annoyed with.
Where does that result leave the Stags in the title race?
I've not looked at the table, so I don't know. All I do know is we've still got 9 left to play. I'm sure I've seen some of the other results around us and they didn't go to plan for other teams either, so I say it and I'll probably sound a bit boring, but if we keep winning our games, we'll be where we'll end up. So, that'll either be near the top or in a situation where we've got to go into a playoff game. That's where we're at.
And after a result like that, you've got a big week, a cup semi-final on Tuesday night here against Eastleigh, and then Cirencester next weekend. What sort of response are you going to demand from those players?
I think if you look at both of those games, so we'll be underdogs against Eastleigh, we'll be underdogs at this point against Cirencester now, and they're the games we perform best in. So almost frustratingly at this point. So we always seem to play well against the teams where we are the underdogs, and we struggle against the teams where we're on paper expected to get results. So this week we'll be looking for a response, obviously. Tuesday will be less important in terms of result and making sure people get through that okay, and then into Cirencester where every result gets more and more important now, so we'll be looking to take 3 points in whatever by any means necessary, really.
So maybe a saving grace that you have got only to wait till Tuesday.
Yeah, definitely. There's a few boys who didn't get as many minutes today or didn't get any minutes that we'll be looking to make up for that on Tuesday. But ultimately it's going to be around looking at the performance and the bravery and our decision making on the ball, and hopefully that's the thing that we can improve and keep trying to improve for the rest of the year as it gets more and more pressure piled on us.
Thank you, Dan.
No problem.